What's the color of my shirt? If you said blue, you're actually incorrect. Technically, in real life, the color of my shirt is green. Or it can be any color I wanted it to be because I am using Adobe Secondary Color Corrector. You see, I can take different parts of this frame, for example, my shirt, my hand, my desk, whatever the background, and I can manipulate only those objects without it affecting the whole entire image. You see, I use this almost on a daily basis whenever I am video editing. Sometimes I shoot something, for example, my hand is underexposed, but everything else is properly exposed. So what I can do is just select my hand only, make the adjustments I need, like for example, bring up the exposure, maybe add a little bit more saturation, whatever it is that I need to do. And then now it matches the whole entire frame without it affecting the whole entire image. So today what I'm gonna do is show you guys how I use Secondary Color Corrector. But first, let me take a little bit of your time to tell you guys about today's video sponsor. Skillshare is one of the largest online learning communities with over 16,000 different classes in photography, graphic design, or even film production. So say after this video, you guys want to learn more about video editing, in particularly Adobe Premiere. Maybe you're a beginner. Check it out. I have a couple of classes that I've taken in the past, which I will leave linked down below. Now, if you guys sign up for a yearly membership, you will get 30% off. However, there is a small caveat. This special offer is only good for the first 100 people. So you better hurry up because you can only take advantage if you are one of the first 100, 30% off your annual membership. And what's cool about it is that they have, like I said earlier, a ton of different classes that you can take, and it's really cool because this also works on Android and iOS even if you are offline. So let's go ahead and jump into Adobe Premiere. Now, assuming you've already color graded your image, go into the secondary color tab. Now here you'll see something called set color, and then there's a little eyedropper. What you want to do is use the eyedropper to select the object that you want to manipulate. In this case, what I'm going to do is use my shirt. So I'm going to select any part of my shirt. And one thing you'll notice is that whenever I select any part of my shirt, it won't actually select the whole entire shirt. And that's because there's different highlights, there's different shadows. What it's doing is sampling part of that color and it's matching as close as possible because again, there's different colors, different shades. So what we're gonna have to do is go into the other little eyedropper that has a little plus sign and then keep selecting the whole entire shirt until eventually it's all covered. Now below that are three sliders, H, S, L. H is for highlights, S is for shadow, and L is for lightness. So adjusting those sliders will also allow you to fine tune your image or your whole entire mask, so that way you can manipulate the highlights, shadows, and also the lightness. Now the last thing I recommend you do is just add a little bit of blurriness, so that way it feathers everything out and it'll look a lot nicer. And then from here, that's where the fun begins. This is where I can change the color, I can adjust the highlights, the shadows, add a little bit more saturation. I can do just about anything with the object or the mask that I've selected. And the same thing goes for skin tones. Say for example, you didn't properly white balance and your skin tones look off. Maybe you need to cool them, maybe you need to warm them up. You're able to just select, let's say for example, your hand, manipulate that, maybe even adjust the shadows without it affecting your whole entire image. So ever since I learned about secondary color, I've pretty much used it on almost every one of my videos because every time you shoot something, not everything is going to be either properly exposed, maybe something is off, needs a little bit more saturation. So being able to manipulate objects and things within your image is just a whole different type of color grading in itself. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, give it a thumbs up. Also, if you guys want to see behind the scenes, the best place to do it is follow me on Snapchat, Instagram stories at Mondo Bites, and all of those links will be down below. Thanks again for watching, and you will catch me in the next one. Adios.